Three main reasons why people sell their coins to me and their silver and gold. And a lot of times the collections just have silver and gold in it, and sometimes they just bring in silver. We're going to talk about all three of those reasons. And one is so that they can purchase something or have a repair done. And I've already covered that, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more. The other is that they inherited it or they just don't want it. Nobody in the family wants it, and they just want to sell it because they don't want it themselves. Someone gave it to them or left it to them. Three, they have an illness and they're getting older and they're just going to let go of the collection so they don't leave it to their family that doesn't want it. So those are the three main reasons, and we're going to talk about those. But first, if you need help with a coin, you have questions, or just want to talk about coins, or you just have something not related to coins you just want to share with everyone, non-numismatic, keep it civil, no politics. I'm not going to get into politics there. But anyways, Trial and Error Guide. We also have our Ask Me a Question. I use a little AI chatbot there that I trained and I keep training. Then we have Portsmouth Coin and Currency. This is my coin shop website. Over here, right here, is the order number. And you can text an order if you like, text something that you want that you found on the website. It's very difficult for us to look up coins for people. We don't do want list very often, but definitely come over here and check it out. It's real easy to do. You just add it to your cart. You go to your cart, go to checkout, check your payment method that you want to use, and then you put your address in and all that, and then just go right on through and complete your order. We'll be at the October Coin Show. We're going to be at the High State Coin Show also. So we got that there. Here's the precious metal charts. And here's all of our information and email if you're interested in selling a coin collection. But we also have, like I said, bullion up here. We have gold. We have, just scroll all the way through and you'll see everything that we have. It's all on one page. Just keep scrolling. So check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. Okay, let's talk about these reasons. Okay, first off, it's kind of cut and dry. Someone is left the coin collection. They don't want it. So they come into the coin shop to sell it to us. So they have no interest in the coins. They don't know about coins. And we buy the collection. They take the money and they go spend it on whatever they want. That happens often. That's probably the main reason why people sell us coins. They just don't want them. It's just a collection they wasn't interested in the first place. The other reason is someone is getting older, they have a disease, or they're sick, or they have multiple things going on with them. I've had people tell me they're terminal, so they know that they don't have very much longer to live, and they don't want to leave the coins to anyone because no one's interested in them. So they decided to sell them to me because they watch my videos. Most of these people that are selling to me watch my videos, and they see me as a person they can trust, and they can trust me. But I'm just giving you the reasons and what they tell me. The other reason, and this is the one that's controversial, it seems, because I did a video on it, is people bringing in their precious metals, like silver rounds or gold coins, and even some of their collection, their graded coins, to make enough money to pay for a repair, maybe buy a car, or something like that. Maybe a new roof on their house, maybe a new shower, just anything that they wanted to get done. So this is something that people are like, well, they must be broke. Well, they didn't manage their money. Well, I beg to differ a little bit, because if I go get a $10,000 loan at 5% for 5 years, I'm going to pay over $1,500 on top of the 10. If my interest rate's higher than that, I'm even going to pay more. So I can pay anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 for that loan, depending on my interest rate and my credit. So let's say I have a 277 ounces, or I need $10,000, which if a dealer's paying 36 an ounce, that's a little, almost $2 under, it's a little above 10% under, then I'm going to have to sell 277 ounces of silver. If I have an average of $22 in that, despite what everybody says about inflation, I have $22 average in my silver an ounce, and I'm going to sell it for 36. So if you do the math, I have about $6,100 in that silver at 22 an ounce if it's 277 ounces. Okay. I can sell it and get $10,000. So to me, I'm making almost $4,000 on my silver, $3,900. You can say the inflation eats that up or a lot of that up. It doesn't really matter to me. It's better than getting a loan at 5 to 10% interest or using a credit card at whatever, 20-some% interest. And to me, it'd be better to sell the silver. Isn't that what it's for? When you buy it when it's low, you know you've got a return on it right now because silver's up at one of the highest it's ever been. Now, 3 times in my lifetime, it's been this high. Why not? I mean, if you think you're waiting on an apocalypse or somebody to come along like a government entity and say our dollar's worth nothing now, so you have to use your silver, well, that's a fantasy. We're always going to have some type of fiat currency, some type of paper money. It just reset and we'll just start all over again, but we'll always have something. There's not going to be there's not enough silver. Not everybody has silver. All the millions of people in the United States, how many do you think own silver? But anyways, the bottom line is that's not what the video is really about, but it's just one of those things that I don't know why people can't look at it that way. You can't be so in love with your precious metals that when it goes up, if you need something, there's nothing wrong with using it. That's what it's for. It's a little bit of an investment. And if you can get a return on part of it, that's fine. I probably got, let's say I bought 500 or 1,000 ounces. I'm only selling 100 of it just so I don't have to go in debt and pay the man an extra $1,500 to $3,000 for a loan, and pay it for 5 years and owe it for 5 years. Well, why would I want to do that? So anyways, that's the point of it. That's what I was saying. That's the 3 main reasons. Like I said, someone who doesn't want the collection, it was left the collection, someone who's been collecting for years, who has gotten really sick, getting older, nobody wants it, and then somebody just wants to let go of some of their collection so that they can purchase something or make a repair. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.